A lot of business owners tell me they're concerned about personal guarantees on their business. I'm Michael Redden, and if you have any comments or concerns about this topic, please leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, if you have any other questions about asset protection, I do have a book on this topic. You can go to book.reddenlawoffice.com and get a free copy. You just have to pay the shipping. If you want otherwise, you can click on the link in the comments and get there the same way. So, a lot of business owners tell me, hey, you know, Mike, I made this LLC, I made this corporation, I made this business so that my personal assets wouldn't be at risk. But everyone wants me to personally guarantee things. The bank wants me to personally guarantee it. My vendors want me to personally guarantee it. Anyone doing business with me wants me on the hook and on the line. So what did I even do this for? Well, you're right. Those aren't going away, and people want you to have that personal stake in it so you wouldn't just walk away, and so that you'll fight as hard as you can to get the money and things back. But you should get used to that. And there are ways you can protect yourself. This is one of those reasons why before you go into a business venture, you want to separate your assets and things into different companies as well, but take things personally off the table by putting some things in a trust rather than just your own ownership. They're always going to want to put at risk the actual business entity that's involved in what you own. But if all of your wealth isn't in your name, then they're just going to have to accept that. Let's look at it this way. Most of the time, they're only going to give you that credit. They're only going to extend that service agreement to your business if they think the business itself is going to be able to pay them back and be credit worthy. They really only want to put your personal stuff on the hook if there's something wrong with that. And that's where you should be risky about that. They're going to ask you to put that personal guarantee on there regardless, but they're not making the credit worthiness decision usually based on what you've got personally in assets. They're going to look at the business venture itself, especially after you've had some success. Your personal assets and your personal net worth are just that kind of backup. They really want that personal guarantee so you have buy-in. So you won't just walk away on it the first time it gets difficult, that you'll actually work for that thing and have some skin in that game. So don't worry about those. You're going to be given them. How do you combat that? Make sure that you don't have every piece of personal wealth you own in your own name, because then you're just pledging that again. We've talked about how you can do that before. You separated yourself from your business by creating that entity. Now you need to separate yourself from that money by having that trust in the middle that's going to help you protect that. If your trust owns it and it's not yours, the bank can't really ask for it. If they do, the trustee probably won't agree to it, and you don't even have to tell them that you own it, because when they go for that credit application, they only have to look at what you have in your personal name, not what's in that trust. And then when they combine that, what you don't have in that trust and what you have in that business entity, you're probably still going to be credit worthy and still get that extension. Even if you're not, then you probably shouldn't have gone on that business venture anyway. They're going to make that decision based on the business venture, the credit worthiness of the business, and you're just kind of that icing on the cake. So you separate yourself from your business, that entity. Now separate yourself from your money, and you're not worried about putting those personal guarantees because you are committed to it. And you won't shy away at all from putting those on there, because if things go bad and the business gets sued and you get sued, sure, what you said in your name's at risk, but you still got that trust there to pay for your bills, take care of your family, and supplement your lifestyle. And the bank and everything like that made that decision knowing they weren't going to get into it. So that's what you should do. And if you have more comments or questions about that, please put them below. Or if you'd like a copy of my book, you just got to pay the shipping. Go to book.reddenlawoffice.com.